Finally, you're here. Hey skaters, I'm Dirty Deborah Harry with the Dirty School of Skate Sugar Roller Skates. I'm here at the Fountain Valley Skating Center today to talk to you about lesson number 9, where we learn how to turn from backward to forward. This is a huge topic. This is a question I get asked all the time. How do you turn from backward to forward? I've done videos on it before, but I keep getting asked. So I realize this needs to be part of this long series of lessons where I tell you what to do. Skaters, it's back to school time, so pay attention. We're gonna get through this, and by the end of this video, you will know the mechanics. Then it's up to you to practice and get it down right. Okay, today's video is brought to you by Pigeon Skates, which is located here in Long Beach, California. You can get everything you need from Pigeon Skatewares for everything you want in skating. You can go online to pigeonskates.com. And if you happen to be in the Southern California area, she has a roller rink here. Just go to pigeonsrollerrink.com. You can go check it out. It is amazing. All right, skaters, let's go ahead and get started on lesson number 9. We are going to go over how to turn from backward to forward. So this means that you are already skating backwards and your goal is to turn around and skate forward. Lots of things can go wrong when we try this, mostly due to the fact that you think turning around from backward to forward has everything to do with your foot, and you try to use your foot first. Don't lie. I know. I've seen it. It generally looks like this. You go like this, and you pick up your foot, and you step back, and you go like that. Look, I applaud you on your bravery. But every time I see that, I'm like, oh no, we'll see what happens. It doesn't look good. Okay, skaters, let's make it easy on yourself. Can we just agree on one thing? One thing, can you? Can you just get with me on this one thing? It's this. Head turns shoulder, shoulder turns hip, hip turns foot. So if I am backwards and I'm skating backwards and I want to turn forward, if I look, I'll bring my shoulder with me. My hip is almost all the way around. Literally, all I have to do is balance on one foot, hitch my hip up, turn my foot, and voila. Okay? Now, this all starts with the head. And here is what I think is the primary problem when I tell you to look behind. Oftentimes you guys do this. I say, look behind, and you go like this. This is not behind. This is not behind. You know what behind is? This. This is behind. This is not behind. Do I have to say it more than once? Are you going to purposefully do things that I don't want you to do? I want you to be successful. So when I say look behind, I mean behind. I don't mean look this way, okay? I mean look this way. You guys, at some point, I think you even just need to practice that. Just stand on your skates, bend your knees, and rotate your upper body so that your arm and your shoulder are in line with your booty, and so that you're twisted. Like this whole part of my body is like twisted. My hip is pulled back. If you do this, it's going to be so much easier because literally you're halfway around already. The other thing is that you have to be able to balance on one foot. Now, every single time we turn in skating, we put weight opposite the direction of travel. This means if I want to turn counterclockwise, weight goes on my right foot. So I'm standing like this and I think, boy, I want to turn around. I lean to put weight on my right foot so that I can rotate around push down on my right foot and be able to turn out my left foot, skate onto my left foot, okay? If this seems terrifying, you need to practice skating on that foot consistently to a point where it's not a problem for you. So if it takes just you standing and lifting up one foot and being okay with this, okay? If it means that you need to skate forward, look ahead, and hold. If it means you're skating backward, bend your knees, put weight on your right foot and lift your left, do it. When you go to skate onto your left foot, because we're doing this turning counterclockwise, when you go to do this, I do not want this to be a huge movement. I want everything to be tight and small and really close, okay? I don't want a huge movement. The bigger that we make the movement, the more that we do this kind of like dun 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 dun, all sorts of things are gonna go wrong. So we are gonna pretend that we are in a super tight hallway and we're gonna make everything small, all right? So we're backward like this. We bend our knees, drop our body weight down. We shift it over to our right. We are going to look, turn, 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 turn. When we get to this point, all you have to do is lift up your hip, lift it just a little bit. You're gonna bring it around, skate down onto it. The biggest challenge you're gonna have with this is the idea that you need to skate onto your right foot immediately. People do this. They get here, they rotate, and then they go. It looks clumsy, it feels insecure, it just doesn't look right, it's not effective, okay? In skating, if you want everything to be like, dun, 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 it's just kind of this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So we're backwards, right? We're skating backward, backward, backward. We're like up, down, lean, rotate, lift, press, and skate. Okay? Let's look at that one more time. And notice the key elements that I've already taught you that are really going to help you, okay? All right. We're backwards. We have our arms out. Now, you don't have to have your arms out like this. Just drop them to where it's comfortable, but your shoulders are level. Your snack area is tight. Your chin is up. Your eyes are held up and aloft. No looking down on the ground, okay? So we're up like that. We're skating backward. Body weight's up, body weight's down. We shift body weight to the right foot. We rotate, hitch up with our hip, turn it out, drop it down. 1, 2, 3, switch. The reason why I want you to hold for 3 is to really establish your weight on the left foot so that you're skating onto it, so that you don't do that thing. I do not want this. I don't want, okay? So another thing that you could practice, if you find yourself when you're up, down, lean, rotate, hitch up your hip, turn it out, press down. If you have a hard time with this, you gotta practice just this. This means you could be simply skating forward. We could skate forward and you're gonna push and hold. 1, 2, 3. You could bubble out, stop, skate backwards, and then up. 1, 2, 3. Stop, bubble out. Bubble forward, ready, and up on left foot, right foot, up. 1, 2, 3. Bubble out to a stop. Backward, backward, backward. Up on the right foot and hold. You have to be able to skate independently on each foot in order to do this turn, okay? And can I say this? I get asked how to do this the majority of the time by skaters who can barely skate forward. So if you are on this channel because you're like, you are on this channel because you want to learn right and you want to do good, and you're like, I'm into skating for the long run and I want to be good, heed my advice, people. Take these little details that I'm telling you seriously. Sure, it might not be sexy and exciting to put on your Instagram. You're like, look what I'm doing today. Da-na-na-na. And stop. Da-na-na-na. I understand that that might not be the most exciting thing, but I promise you, if your body knows it's okay and it knows that this is okay, then when we're skating backwards, we're like, this rotates, this is okay. All of this is okay. This down, rotate, hitch up, this is okay. This is okay. If you've already practiced those things, it's just putting it together. And finally, in order for you to move this foot, it's about picking up the hip. Picking up the hip. If you just pick up the hip, just a little, just cock it up just a little bit, it will bring your skate up just enough in order to turn it. And literally, I could keep my skate on the ground the whole time. Watch this. I'm going like this. I lean. Look at that. On the ground, riding on that front truck. Turn it out. My foot came off the ground. The entire skate came off the ground about this much. This much, people. It doesn't need to be this big thing, okay? Get it out of your mind that things need to be big in skating. Things need to be small. They need to be tight and concise. And then when you get it, you break all the rules. You make some stuff big. You make some stuff small. You make some stuff tight. You make some stuff loose. Follow the rules, people, and then go ahead and break them all. All right, skaters, that's what I have for you today. So go forth and practice this. Don't let me down. We'll see you next time. Bye.